Recently, I had a chance to sit down with Emma, a passionate advocate for women's independence and an insightful thinker on societal trends. Emma is 36, unmarried by choice, and thriving in her career as a financial analyst. She'd been a guest speaker at a panel discussing the shifting dynamics of relationships in modern society, and I was eager to hear her perspective on the growing number of single women. Emma began by saying, "First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. The idea that being single is a problem, or even a symptom of one, is outdated. The statistic that over 50% of women over 18 are expected to be single within the next few years is not a crisis, it's an evolution. It reflects how far women have come in gaining autonomy, financially, socially, and emotionally." She explained that this trend is the culmination of decades of change. Look, women are no longer tethered to the idea that their worth or purpose is tied to marriage or family. For centuries, women had no choice. Marriage was often about survival. Today, we have choices. We have careers. We have the ability to support ourselves and build lives that align with our personal goals. Emma backed her points with data. Studies show that women are outpacing men in education. According to Pew Research, women are now more likely than men to hold bachelor's degrees. This educational advantage translates into better career opportunities. When women can earn, invest, and support themselves, the necessity of marriage as an economic partnership diminishes. She also touched on the delayed marriage trend. Women are choosing to marry later, or not at all, because we're taking the time to understand who we are and what we want. A 2020 U.S. Census Bureau report highlighted that the median age for first marriages is the highest it's ever been, 28 for women and 30 for men. And honestly, why rush into a lifelong commitment before you even know yourself? Emma wasn't shy about addressing critiques. There's this narrative that single women are lonely or missing out, but studies like those from Dr. Bella DiPaolo at the University of California show that single people, especially women, often report higher levels of personal growth, autonomy, and life satisfaction. It's not about rejecting relationships. It's about rejecting the idea that a relationship is the only path to fulfillment. Emma also delved into societal reactions. There's a resistance to this trend because it challenges traditional power dynamics. In patriarchal systems, women's dependence on men was a cornerstone. Now women are saying, we can build our own houses. Of course, there's pushback from those who benefit from the old order. When I asked Emma about the implications of this shift, she offered a nuanced view. The rise of single women is reshaping economies. Think about the booming industries catering to single lifestyles: solo travel, personal finance education, luxury self-care products. We're even seeing shifts in urban planning, with smaller apartments and co-living spaces becoming popular. Society is adapting to the idea that individuals, not couples or nuclear families, are a growing demographic. Emma's tone shifted when discussing challenges, but it's not all roses. There's still societal stigma. Single women are often portrayed as selfish or incomplete in media. And while we have financial independence, the wage gap and glass ceiling are still very real barriers. Plus, single women often bear the brunt of economic instability, especially in times of crisis like the pandemic. To wrap up, Emma shared her vision for the future. What's important is that women continue to support each other and advocate for equality. Being single isn't just a personal choice, it's part of a broader movement that challenges outdated norms And honestly, the best way to counter the stigma is to live unapologetically and prove that we can thrive on our terms. Emma left me with a final thought. I'm not anti-marriage or anti-relationship. I'm pro-choice in the broadest sense of the term. Every woman deserves to choose what fulfillment looks like for her. And if that means being single, so be it.